I never believed the stories, whispers of a cursed mansion hidden in the woods. But now, as I recount the horrors that befell us that fateful night, I know that some legends are born of grim reality. The air hung heavy with foreboding as we approached, a group enticed by the thrill of the forbidden. The mansion loomed like a specter against the moonless sky, its facade a testament to forgotten nightmares. Despite the warnings that echoed in my mind, curiosity overpowered my senses. The moment I stepped across the threshold, an icy grip seized my heart. The door slammed shut behind us, a resounding echo that sealed our fate within this malevolent realm. Dread clung to me like a shroud, each breath a struggle against the suffocating darkness that pervaded the halls. Whispers, faint and chilling, slithered through the air, playing tricks on my sanity. Shadows danced wickedly, taunting me at every turn, while an unseen force toyed with my senses. The oppressive silence was broken only by the haunting echoes of a past unknown, a symphony of despair that clawed at my mind. I found myself separated from the group, trapped in a chamber that seemed suspended between life and death. Desperation clawed at me as I navigated the shifting nightmarish corridors, haunted by visions that blurred the line between reality and nightmare. With each passing moment, the house seemed to feed on our fear, reveling in our torment. I could hear the anguished cries of those trapped, their echoes etching terror into my soul. Time lost its meaning as the mansion whispered its malevolent secrets, a tapestry of suffering woven into its very walls. But amidst the cacophony of horror, a glimmer of hope emerged, a cryptic clue concealed within the mansion's sinister past. With trembling hands and a heart weighed down by dread, I pieced together fragments of the cursed history, inching closer to the truth that bound us within this house of nightmares. In a crescendo of terror, as the house trembled with wrath, I uncovered the key to freeing us from the clutches of the vengeful spirits. Summoning every ounce of courage, I performed the ritual to break the curse, a final act of defiance against the darkness that threatened to consume us all. As the curse shattered and the mansion fell silent, I emerged, shaken and haunted by the horrors etched upon my soul, a reminder of the night I narrowly escaped the clutches of a malevolent force, forever scarred by the ordeal within the haunted halls. As the final incantation left my lips, a surge of unearthly energy filled the mansion, rattling its very foundations. The air crackled with an otherworldly aura, and for a moment, time itself seemed to halt. The mansion shuddered, as if in agonizing protest against the breaking of its age-old curse. Then, an eerie calm descended upon the once tormented halls. The oppressive darkness lifted, replaced by a serene stillness that felt almost unnatural. The whispers faded, the shadows ceased their sinister dance, and the malevolent presence that had gripped us so tightly vanished into the ether. With trepidation, I stepped out of the mansion, emerging into the pale light of dawn. The haunted house stood silent, no longer exuding the air of malevolence that had suffocated us moments ago. As I looked back, a sense of both relief and lingering dread washed over me. My companions emerged one by one, their faces etched with disbelief and relief. We exchanged only silent glances, understanding the unspeakable horrors we had all witnessed within those cursed walls. The morning sun slowly ascended, casting a warm glow upon the now tranquil mansion. Its haunted legacy seemed to fade with the passing night, returning the house to a mere relic of a terrifying past. As we ventured away from the accursed place, our hearts heavy with the weight of what we had endured, a sense of closure washed over us. The mansion, once a prison of nightmares, now stood as a testament to our shared survival, a grim tale we would carry with us, binding us together in a silent pact of secrecy. Though we escaped the clutches of the haunted mansion, the memories of that harrowing night lingered like an indelible stain upon our souls. It was a night when the line between the living and the dead blurred, a night that none of us would ever truly forget. We parted ways, each haunted by our own recollections of that cursed place. Yet, in the shared silence of our collective trauma, we found solace in the knowledge that together we had broken free from the grasp of a malevolent force that sought to imprison us within its haunted depths forever. In the heart of a darkened forest, where the tangled branches intertwined to form a dense canopy that obscured the moon's glow, stood the foreboding Lockwood Mansion. Its looming presence seemed to cast a chilling shadow upon the surrounding landscape, as if warning trespassers of the unspeakable secrets it held within. On that fateful Friday the 13th, the night seemed to hold its breath as 5 friends, emboldened by youthful curiosity and fueled by a daring challenge, approached the weathered gates of the mansion. The hinges creaked ominously as they pushed them open, revealing a path overgrown with weeds and neglect that led to the imposing structure. The air, heavy with anticipation and the foreboding chill of the night, thickened as they stepped across the threshold. Their footsteps echoed through the cavernous halls, each one a whisper that seemed to awaken the dormant spirits of the mansion. Sarah's nervous glance at her phone revealed a chilling anomaly. The date displayed was one that lay far beyond the present, a disconcerting premonition that went unheeded amidst their thrill-seeking excitement. As they ventured deeper into the bowels of the mansion, time itself seemed to fray at the edges. Clocks adorned the walls, but their mechanisms operated in discordant chaos, their hands whirling in nonsensical patterns that defied comprehension. Windows, like portals to fragmented epochs, displayed scenes from different eras, their glassy surfaces distorting the very essence of temporal reality. Whispers laden with a spectral weight beckoned the group further into the heart of the mansion's mysteries. Each room they entered bore witness to a fragment of the mansion's tormented history, faded portraits capturing the anguish of bygone souls, cryptic symbols etched into walls that seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy. Suspense hung in the air, a palpable shroud that enveloped them with each passing moment. The distant tolling of a bell added a haunting rhythm to the otherwise ominous silence, while the skeptical Mark felt an inexplicable chill that raised the hairs on the back of his neck. Amy stumbled upon a chamber filled with antique mirrors, each reflecting twisted, macabre images that appeared to mock their growing trepidation. Within the mansion's walls, time was an erratic master, bending and contorting at its whims. Minutes stretched into infinity, leaving the group disoriented and ensnared in a nightmarish cycle. Their futile attempts to escape were met with corridors that led back to the heart of the mansion, trapping them within an unyielding labyrinth of fear and uncertainty. Dawn approached with a feeble glimmer of light on the horizon as the friends stood at the mansion's entrance, their faces etched with horror and disbelief. The sun struggled to pierce through the dense fog that clung to the grounds, leaving behind a group forever marked by the harrowing, timeless terror of Lockwood Mansion. As the first light of dawn tentatively reached the horizon, the friends stood at the threshold of Lockwood Mansion, their breaths visible in the lingering mist that shrouded the estate. The air, now eerily still, held remnants of their harrowing journey through the corridors of time within the mansion's walls. Their faces, etched with a haunting blend of disbelief and terror, bore witness to the unexplainable horrors they had endured. The sun's feeble rays struggled against the thick fog that seemed unwilling to dissipate, as if the mansion's ominous presence resisted the encroaching daylight. Exhausted and shaken to their core, the friends exchanged glances heavy with unspoken understanding. Each one carried the weight of their shared experience, a night fraught with inexplicable terror, a journey through the fabric of time itself. Silently, they turned away from Lockwood Mansion, their footsteps slow and hesitant. The once daunting gates now stood open behind them, inviting the morning light to cast its cleansing touch upon the ancient structure. As they walked away, the mansion seemed to recede into the mist, its haunting secrets echoing in the recesses of their minds. Days turned into weeks, and the friends attempted to return to their normal lives. Yet, The memories of that chilling night lingered, woven into the fabric of their thoughts, a haunting reminder of the inexplicable horrors they had faced. They sought solace in each other's company, finding comfort in their shared ordeal, yet unable to shake the feeling of being forever changed by their encounter with Lockwood Mansion. The inexplicable date displayed on Sarah's phone remained a cryptic puzzle, a lingering mystery that refused to be unraveled. Lockwood Mansion, standing solemn and enigmatic amidst the forest's embrace, became a cautionary tale passed down through generations. Its legend grew, shrouded in whispers and speculation, an ominous testament to the unfathomable powers that lay within its walls. And so, Lockwood Mansion stood as a silent sentinel, holding within its timeless grasp the untold stories of those who dared to enter, forever leaving an indelible mark on the lives of the brave souls who ventured into its chilling embrace.